This holiday season, something big is coming, and we have to eat it before it eats us. Gingerbread, only from Keto Chow.
Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also one of the co-founders, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. We'll see if I did my job today.
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeehaw! Well, we'll see if if all of the fun that we were having yesterday won't happen.
Yeah, the storm is in.
The storm is
here. It is still storming.
Oh, I was talking about the stream problems that we were having.
I know, but we were thinking maybe it could have been storm related.
Nah, I doubt it. It's a hard
was.
line. But I've cut down the amount of overlays and stuff. We'll see if it was a computer problem or a network problem. Miriam last night, she's like, "We've been doing this how long and we still have problems?" I'm like, "Well, there's so many variables
Every
we can't
time.
control." So
Yeah.
anyway, Becca's
Fine.
on. Looks like Dennis got on before we did.
Hi,
Jerry
Dennis.
says, "Good morning." Tamara says, "Happy Friday." Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Myra's on, so is Visual Keto. Myra says,
Myra.
"I love Fridays." Baby girl comes home from college for the weekend.
Yay, your girl's coming home.
Shanti is on, so is Rickwin. Shauna, hello Shauna.
Hi, Shauna.
Let's see. Sarah says, "Good morning, tuning in. Hoping to hear more info on my chow
Yes,
soon,
we
such
will
as
tell
sizes
you
and pricing."
soon. Next week we'll be sure to have some announcements.
So my entire day, almost yesterday, was
Yes.
getting Chow Club singing. It was
He means my
chow. Yes, giving it the Disneyland treatment.
And if you didn't hear already,
Oh, yes.
Chow Club is discontinuing, and we did actually cancel all of the orders. Yes,
It's actually still happening.
sometimes.
We started canceling my Chow subscription.
Yes.
Chow Club.
Yes. This is backwards.
Me no speak
We
good.
started canceling, and the reason why we're canceling is because the Chow is a little bit different.
Yes.
And we want you to be able to choose what you subscribe to. So we don't want to just roll them into the next one because
Yes.
we don't feel like that's very honest.
Yeah, and the short version is, come January 1st, we will have two options available. One of them will be a surprise box. You won't be able to order that one until January 1st. Because when you order the new ones, they will ship immediately.
Yes.
And so if you were to order one during December, we would just send you the December Chow Club box again, but we were already done with that.
Yeah,
They're done.
We're done.
There's one that you can build your own box called the My Chow subscription kit. That one will be able you'll be able to order it pretty soon. And that's what I was doing all day yesterday, was ironing out all the technical kinks, and that's why we haven't announced it or pricing or any of that.
We want to be able to show it to you, and it's not quite ready.
Yep.
But we wanted to tell you so that you would know that
Yep.
there's something coming, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a bunch of people who hadn't gotten the message that we were replacing the Chow Club with something else, they got their email when the subscription was canceled that says, "Sorry that you canceled your subscription." They're like, "I didn't cancel my subscription. What are you talking about?" We rephrased the email, so it's going out different. There were a couple people that hopped back in there and reactivated it. And so then we had to cancel it, and then I had to turn off the option for people to reactivate their subscriptions.
Yep.
So right now, any subscription cannot be reactivated by a customer.
Yep.
You
so if
actually have to
need
contact us and we can
we'll
reactivate
fix
it.
So sorry about that.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Anyway, Mildred says, "I'm waiting to see and hear two of my favorite people.
Yay.
Are they your children?" or dogs. Because lots of people like to hear from them. Glenn says, good morning to all my Keto Chow family. Joe Ray's on. Hi, Joe Ray. Let's see, Jerry's on as well. So is Maitreya. Maitreya, I got your live stream added to the calendar thing yesterday, but I didn't know if it was Eastern time or Central time.
Ah.
I put it at Eastern time.
So it's probably wrong.
It probably is wrong. Anyway, Sonia says, good morning, Chris, Miriam, Keto Chow family.
Good morning, Sonia.
Sonia said,
Shauna.
Shauna says, I feel like I'm looking at gingerbread Yetis.
Yeah, that's us.
And Carrie says, oh, I know Chris and Miriam know the gingerbread man. Do you know the muffin man?
Yes.
Let's see. Lynette's on. She made it to work today. You see all that snow out there?
Yeah, it's actually not very much snow, but it's
slick.
It's cold enough that it's not melting off the roads.
Yeah, number A. It's the first snowfall of the season.
Which means nobody remembers how to drive in the winter.
Completely forgot.
Everybody just drives the regular way, and then they go, whee!
I was pulling out of our neighborhood, and I try to drill this into the kids that when it's snowy outside, assume that you're not going to be able to stop.
Every time.
And we were getting to the end of the street, and boy, my car is just sliding. I wasn't even going that fast, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
I need to take my own. I stopped before I got
Advice.
to the end of the street. But
Yeah.
I was
You have to stop
whoa.
like 2 houses before the end of the street.
Yeah.
You're like, slow
It
down.
was nuts.
And then you have to be really careful going into a lot of snow because you can get stuck. And I don't have a shovel in my car. And I have
Oh, we have one for you.
I have many a years shoveled out other people's cars in the past.
We bought a shovel when we went to Low Carb Breckenridge.
We should put it in the car.
It's right in front of where you park.
That's a good idea. I'll grab it tonight.
Anyway, Nan says, good morning all. We took it with us when we went to Lake Powell.
Yeah, and then put it
It's
back.
a collapsible thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jerry says, what about the other new flavors Autumn mentioned this morning? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, gingerbread, yeah.
She showed off
that.
gingerbread, and she showed off Irish cream. Shauna says, I see snow. Matt says snow.
Yes.
Let's see. Carrie
it
says,
even
Miriam knows the
snowing
gingerbread
still?
man is. It stopped, it looks
so
like.
little. It
When
was
I
snowing when I
when
got
I
here.
first got it going, it was still coming down. It looked rather picturesque.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
it looks
anymore.
parking lot, which is boring.
Carrie says they need more snow. Yes, we do.
We definitely do.
We will take all the snow that we can.
It's just annoying to drive in. But also, usually we have really good snow removal, and the first time of the year, it takes a minute for everybody to take their landscaping equipment off of their truck and make sure they have their shovels on, and the city and stuff need to contact them. So they sometimes are ahead of things and sometimes not. So no roads were plowed this morning that I could see, and our major freeway is totally closed right now.
It's literally shut down.
They're just sitting there.
Maya says, good morning, Chowlings. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam.
Good morning.
Lori says, good morning. Let's see. Jerry is making Snickerdoodle Keto Chow coffee for breakfast.
Yes.
Hashtag winning.
I'm going to have chocolate mint. I'm going to
Okay.
heat it up.
MJ says, hubby is making cookies for catering business, so I combated the temptation by making Keto Chow chocolate crinkle
Yes.
cookies.
Good job, MJ. I'm proud of you.
Myra says, y'all got snow here in Louisiana. It's 80 degrees.
Oh.
Jerry says, the Moore Club.
Jealous.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Debbie says, love seeing snow, very Christmassy. Blue says, good morning, Chow Hams. Every time I see the giant gingerbread men, I'm holding up for a hero. Yeah, that's right. Suzanne says, happy day. Salt Lake City has bad drivers, but only light snow. Hello, everyone. Sarah says, I'm excited to be able to choose my flavors, but definitely going to miss the swag.
Yeah, me too.
Carrie said, how did the gingerbread man make his bed? With a cookie sheet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Kathy says, good morning, everyone. Let's see. Rick says, good morning, Carrie. Mike says, your building had dandruff. Yeah, it probably. Let's see. Debbie says, yes, I wondered about that email. Yeah, so it's a lot more clear now. Kathy says
Sorry.
it'll all work out. And we did finish off. We shipped out all of the Chow Clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Before the snow.
Yeah, they all got picked up yesterday. I'm like, for realsies all picked up? Yes, for realsies all picked up. Let's see. Red Wine says, good morning from somewhere in Virginia.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Be safe. Somewhere.
Oh, Maitreya says it is Eastern time. So
Oh, then it's right.
then it's right.
Yes.
6:30 on Sundays. Glenda says, oh yeah, haha. Let's see, Sonia says, is the pick your flavor box will be able to pick limited edition flavors? No, actually. That's one thing
It's one thing we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, well,
because we are going to have a surprise option,
There,
and
yeah.
it will probably be able to be limited edition. So it's something that's kind of gray that we have to make sure we let you know properly.
Yeah. Well, and the plan was that we aren't going to have seasonal flavors available in there for the pick your own thing.
Yes, but she was asking about limited
I know.
edition.
Limited or seasonal. It's only permanent flavors that are available year round is what we have right now. And that's simply because once they run out, it's the subscriptions have so many problems when stuff runs out of stock. And so we
If we
want
just
to
wouldn't
minimize
run out of
that.
stock,
I know.
we'd be okay.
But for stuff that we know is going to run out of stock because we only have it for a limited time, no, apple pie is permanent.
I just wanted to hold up one.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we think it's, for right now, it's not seasonal. We'll see how it sells.
It's
all year.
delicious. I want that right now.
Yeah, you're going to have chocolate mint. Anyway, so the ones that are available in the build your own box are the ones that are not seasonal and are not limited edition.
Right.
So
We're going to talk about it more
Okay.
next week.
yes, we will. Ludev says number A. I always say that, and I laugh at my own joke every time.
You're so funny to yourself.
Joey says yes. The first snow is the worst in Colorado too. Myra says I thought that yearly bad driving only happened in Ohio. No, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
All-
It's just when people figure out that, oh yeah, I have to be careful.
And what's really funny is we all think the drivers from wherever we live and weather
bad.
from wherever we live is the worst ever. And everywhere has terrible stuff. Like, it's not unique that Florida weather or Texas weather is crazy. That's just weather. I mean, anyway. Choo-choo. Floyd says, good morning, Keto Chow. Do I need to be concerned about my minerals subscription? No, that's not going to change at all.
It's only if you wanted to change it, because we don't have changing options right now because we're, figuring out some things.
Yep.
So that's the problem.
Beth says, good morning. First time trying Keto Chow and coffee, salted caramel and butter. Nice.
Yes, you like it?
Floyd says, if you want to stop, start early.
Oh, with the snow, yeah.
Yeah. Vigil says, tracking says, Monday will be a very happy day for me. Chow Club and gingerbread delivery all at once.
Monday's the best day ever.
Shannon wants to know, does Lynette have a shovel? In her car? I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe
Lynette.
she does. Problems this morning. I'm not seeing your live stream on Facebook. Did I not?
Ah. Well, you know, we have been having problems with live streams lately.
Well, it's configured. 14 people are watching right now,
Oh,
but I'm not seeing any comments coming through, so that's interesting.
that is weird.
Let's see. So maybe it's just not working. Mimi says, I wouldn't be able to live in Utah. I would do just fine living in Florida. There you go. Zizel says, good morning. Glenda says, I probably couldn't drive in that snow. I live in Florida and I'm old, so there's that.
It was so funny because Rachel and Joe last night on their live stream were talking about walking around to see the Christmas lights, and I thought, it never occurred to me to walk around to see the Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Oh, I know, because it's too cold
Yep.
to do that. But we do have, like, downtown we have Temple Square where they have all of the lights, which they said they were going to pare that down.
Yeah, they're not doing as
Not
much
gonna
this
do
year because
as
it's all under
much.
construction.
Yeah, but anyway, that's always been a fun Utah thing to do, is to go to Temple Square and see the lights. And you do walk around to see those, and you have to bundle up. But I wouldn't think to walk in the neighborhoods, because you'd have to walk pretty far to see a lot of lights, and you would get really cold.
Yep. Ryan says, hi friends, my Keto Chow box should be delivered today. Fingers crossed. Yes. Visual Keto says, on the driving on snow, first real snow, people act stupid no matter where you live. Relearning every year.
Yep.
Yep. I wish I was immune to that myself, but apparently I'm not.
Yeah,
Sean
I
says I'm
slid a
having
little bit today,
hot
too.
coffee, caramel macchiato this morning. Fanny's on. Hi, Fanny.
Hi,
Glenda says I
Fanny.
made the pistachio bars and they were great. Renan says Ogden has so much snow. I'm super grateful I work from home. Super dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Shanti says Switch Grocery doesn't have your daily mineral
Oh,
drops.
yes, good
Would it be
point.
possible for them to carry it? You'll need to ask them. We do not make decisions about what products they're going to carry.
Yes.
As best as I know, we've made it available for them to order, but I think that they are, I don't know. I think that they're wondering about Canadian regulations. And whether or
Yeah,
not
there's
they
a
can
lot
enforce
of
them.
regulations.
Oh, speaking of egg white powder, we found out that egg white powder that we will be carrying soon cannot be shipped to Canada unless you want to, let's see, I think it's a 16% duty that the end receiver has to pay.
Yeah, it stinks.
And there has to be it's like 18 pages of documentation that accompany every single package.
Yes, and then it has to be put into holding or something like that too. So we're not going to ship to Canada, which is really
We're actually not
sad.
going to ship the egg white powder once it's available outside of the United States.
So we're really sorry about that. And we did talk to Switch, like we wanted them to be able to carry it, and they want to carry it, but those
they were the ones that found out all the
regulations are really difficult to work around. So we're sorry about that.
Well, let's see. Visual Keto says, LOL, Miriam, I still have 2 folding lawn chairs in my car. Guess it's time to swap for winter stuff.
Right? Yeah, swap those out.
Jerry says, I've not seen a Chow Club cancellation yet. Don't worry. You'll get it.
It's coming.
They were we had a Google Docs spreadsheet that multiple people were working on to get through them all. Because it has to be done by an actual human being clicking on a thing.
Yep, and I know it may not be that organized, but we really just don't want you to be pushed into something you may not want to do. We want you to be able to sign up for it yourself and make those choices.
Because we don't like predatory sales practices.
Yeah, we're not best business people.
Shauna says, will my Chow also have a cute box?
I don't know. It has a cute name.
Well, and at first, it won't be the same as it is at first. Later on, it won't be the same. We'll probably change stuff as we go along.
We'll tell you when we're ready.
Yeah. You can sleep when you're dead.
Hey, there's a truck. He's driving pretty fast.
GFP fan says, I already got my Chow Club box. Love the surprise. Thanks. Have a good day. Did you open it up and look inside, though?
Yeah, did you?
Because a lot of people just look on the outside and like, oh, that's funny. You got to look inside. Anyway, Jerry says, hot apple pie. That sounds yummy. Shauna says, people have selective driving memory when it comes to bad weather. Yep. Matrey says, listen, I learned to drive in Boston. The driving is bad is bad in Ohio. It's horrible. Okay.
So funny.
Jerry says, that's just weather, whether you like it or not.
Right. There's nothing you can do
Maya
about
says,
it.
LOL is Ohioans are special.
They are. So
Jimmy
are
says,
Utahns.
good morning, everyone. At work, catch you on the replay. Happy birthday, Chris Bear. It's not my birthday. My birthday isn't for like
your
6
birthday.
months. I can celebrate my birthday.
Let's do it.
Okay. Christine says I'm watching on Facebook. Okay, there you go.
Oh, thanks. Hi,
Mildred
Christine.
says, Chris, you rascal. I was talking about you too. Okay. Kathy says I didn't get a notification on Facebook.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Lynette says I'm watching on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Yeah. Two Crazy Keto says, what's up, family?
Hi.
Travis is watching on Facebook. Let's see. Christine says, yeah, and I got a Facebook notification. Okay.
Nice.
Cindy says, I tuned in to learn about the new box program. Good morning. So we haven't published all the details yet because we're still making sure that we got it right before we publish it.
Yep.
So
it is called My Chow. We'll have a build your own version and a surprise version, and we will let you know more next week.
The build your own version should be available pretty soon. The surprise version won't be available until January 1st. Both of them will have multiple sizes available.
Yep.
That's actually the simple version. Well, I need to turn down the brightness on like the sun came up and dried up all the rain.
Shiny on those garage doors right there.
I know. Let's see. Maya says our zoo gets lit up every year and it's amazing. Oh, Sam went to go do that.
Oh yeah, he went
But
to
you definitely
zoo
drive through. Way too cold to walk.
Oh, ours I think you won't.
Radical Geek says FYI caramel macchiato keto chow pudding. Big thumbs up.
Yay.
Carrie says, I wouldn't be able to learn to drive in that snow. You should have seen the great snowmageddon we had last year in Texas that happened in February.
Oh, yes, I heard about that.
Well, in a lot of places like Texas, they do not have the infrastructure for handling anything like that. So I can see how that would be terrible.
Yes, and last year we had a really bad winter. And this year, like, we're having a bad winter too because we should have got snow in October and November. We haven't got any snow until now, which is super late for us, but it's possible the snow people just weren't prepared because they didn't do stuff last year.
Yeah.
Like, it would be good if we got a good winter. It would be really good. But We'll
Yep.
see.
Okay, I fixed the brightness.
Okay, now it's not so shiny.
No, it's not so shiny. Joe Ray says, I'm traveling, brought like 6 packets of Keto Chow.
Yay!
Cheryl says, morning everyone, I'm waiting for Jill to come over. A date with the bestie.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I love Best Friends Day.
Shauna wants to know what kind of chicken legs egg white powder. It doesn't. They take the albumin, the egg white, and then they dry it. And by they, I mean not chickens.
Yeah, the chickens don't do that.
Jerry says, I'm hoping my new camera comes in next week. I want to go to the Phoenix Zoo and take lots of photos of zoo lights.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful when they do that. Mesa, Arizona has lots of lights at the Mormon temple.
Oh, cool, cool.
Let's see. Maya says, that storm and the power issue were national news. Most of us saw it from a distance. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was
Mike says,
hard.
oh, Canada.
I know. Sad.
Mac Warrior says, hello, everyone. I'm back. Took a new job as a house manager for the largest live theater in Dayton,
Wow.
which hosts Broadway shows.
How cool is that?
Do you just sing all the time?
Can I come?
Anyway, Ohio's in the 60s. Strange. Now I know where our snow went.
It went over here.
Radical Geek says, sorry, Canadians, Keto Asian Flavors is using a bulk box of egg white powder and listed on her channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Karen says, we need biscotti Keto Chow flavor. What would that even taste
A
like?
cookie?
I'm not sure
Is
what
it
that
a
would
cookie
taste
with
like.
chocolate?
Yeah.
I think we have a biscotti recipe on the site.
Maya says, very merry on birthday to
To you.
me.
To you.
Oh, Shauna says it's Chris from the Wright family's birthday.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
You think everything is about you.
I probably think that song is about me. I'm so vain.
Yeah, you are.
Back where it says Ohio, the heart of it all. That's right. Let's see. Annie says, let's see. Oh, they're talking about Ohio back and forth. Let's see. Rhonda says, good morning, Bears and Chow Fam. Hi,
Good
Rhonda.
morning, Rhonda.
Rick Wynn says, good morning. Mac Warrior says, Annie, wait an hour in Ohio and it will change. See, that's not just Ohio, that's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah. I actually was expecting no snow this morning. So we got up and did our reading with our kids, and then I went and got in bed, and I heard Sam asking Max, can you come out and play in the snow with me? And it's like, 6:30 in the morning. And Max is like, I'm getting in the shower. And Sam's like, but there's snow. And I'm all, there's not snow.
I actually said, I'm like, it's not
It's
snowing
probably-
outside.
there's
I opened
probably
the door.
not
I'm like,
snow.
it is snowing
Yeah,
outside.
because we knew it was going to snow today, but we figured it would probably melt because it isn't super cold. So it probably won't stay on the roads super long.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rick Wynn says in Atlanta, we don't get snow as much as ice. People complain about our drivers, but a lot of them are out-of-staters traveling up and down I-85.
Yes, that's
But
so
it can be
scary.
fun when the weather turns bad. Carrie says they just take a hairdryer to the egg whites, make the powder. No, I believe it's spray dried in a giant oven. Very intensive process. Anyway,
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
this is of course me playing the straight face to the jokes. Anyway, Becca says drive 50 miles to Michigan and it will change again. Ooh, there goes that truck.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't hit us.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, Jerry says biscotti is almond.
Yeah. I think we have a biscotti recipe on our site.
Okay.
I think so.
Kathy says my chow box is not expected until Monday.
Oh, well, still Monday's a good day.
Mac Warrior says Hamilton and Dayton is already sold out, but Evan Hansen has tickets left, and
I
Katz
want
is
to
great.
see Evan Hansen. It's a show.
Okay. John says I learned to drive in snow growing up in an old World War II Air Force base. Nice wide runways.
Right. that would be cool.
Let's see. And he says, yep, we can have 3 seasons in one day.
Yep. One thing, too, that we do when we're teaching our kids how to drive in the snow is we take them to a church or elementary school parking lot when nobody's in there, or whatever parking lot.
Yeah.
And then we have them feel the feel of being out of control.
Let's do donuts.
Because once you figure out how to, like, as you start going out of control, you can start to figure out how to be in control. Because there is no way you're not going to slide sometimes. And you just have to know what to do, turn into it or not to turn
I'd
into
rather do it
it.
in a controlled environment.
Yeah, and
my
so
mom
we-
always got mad at me for doing
We
donuts
teach
in parking
them,
lots.
you do, I don't, it scares me too much. We teach them how to get that feeling of when you're out of control, how do you get out of it? So.
Yep. Blaine says my trucker friends will understand. It's not Ohio, it's Slow-Ohio. Holly put the link to the biscotti recipe.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Maya says I learned to drive a Greyhound in Atlanta.
Ooh.
It was spring. Those highways are terrible. Dang.
Yeah. Well, our daughter Haley kind of gets on Chris because when she was learning how to drive, we had her drive the Keto Chow truck in the mountains, and it's a really it's a
Actually,
big
it
truck.
was the it wasn't the Keto Chow truck. It was
wasn't?
the Excursion.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And it was stuck in. It was in 4-wheel drive, and she came all the way down off the mountain, and then drove to Ephraim.
Yeah, so it was the
In
first time
four-wheel
driving
drive.
in the mountain. It was the first time driving a big vehicle. And
It just
was the
handles
first
differently.
time. It was the first time driving a 4-wheel drive, and she was terrified. She tells us that.
Fallen Angel says, I moved from Ohio to Florida to get away from that horrible snow. Nice. Let's see. Carol says, my December Chow box is due to arrive Monday along with my Oh Hello Keto box.
Yay!
Nice. Okay. Well, I've got a lot more
Stuff
my
to do?
chow stuff
Yeah,
that I
to
need to
work
do.
on.
I was
Got some approvals to go.
I actually put on my headphones, listened to music while I was fixing stuff yesterday.
Wow.
Like
It just tuned out. Huh?
just tuned out.
like I'm not here.
And I got finished and I looked and I had like 100 more emails that had just arrived. I was like, what the heck?
I have a lot of
It's
emails.
like shoveling snow while it's still snowing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Joe says my dad did that. Put me in a spin out to teach me how to correct it. Freak my
Yep.
mom out.
Yeah, it does freak me out. So I just let them do it by themselves. And we make sure it's an empty parking lot.
It's also really fun to get a 4-wheel drive vehicle and pull sleds behind it.
We have done that before.
Down
but
the
it's
neighborhood
it's
streets.
hard when there's no snow on the roads.
Yeah, this morning most of the roads had enough snow that we could have done it.
Yeah,
There
we
were a
could've.
couple that had dry
But by
patches.
this afternoon, it should be good. It should be gone.
Oh yeah, and Joe says he also taught me to drive a Suburban in Manhattan. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Right.
Let's see. Catherine says snow again in Maine, but rain next week. Nothing will stick. I understand that Maine has 2 seasons, mud and rain.
Ah, let's go there. See the mud rain.
Rhonda says, I think your chaffles would taste good no matter what you put in it. Just mixed apple, caramel, and eggnog together with a little bit of cinnamon, and they were fabulous.
Ooh, that sounds good.
They were all partial packets. Ah. Well, that says I teach my kids to drive in the 12-passenger van. If they can drive that, they can drive anything.
Right.
All right. Any parting words of wisdom for the people?
Nope. Have a good day. Be
Okay.
kind to yourself. Remember how awesome your body is and that it does things right even when it does things wrong.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.